Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. All you faithful subscribers and all you newcomers, thanks for coming back. This is the after show. If you're not familiar with what the after show is, this is where I answer all your questions from that you ask me, like social media, here, there, on the phone. I'm like, oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna add to my after show. So answer everybody's questions here. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on so you can keep it going to know, when I post, because everybody gets so excited when I post. Speaking of, I want to take a moment, and I'm probably gonna do this like every freaking after show. I want to thank you guys so much, so much for all the love, support, cash apps. I was not expecting that. Like, I'm not asking for anything from you guys telling my story. I'm just telling my story, and this is, just something for me. It's therapeutic for me because I don't really talk about Kayla. For what? So thank you guys so much for the positive support and just like the messages I receive from people that I don't even know their life, people that don't even know me, and sharing their life with me and saying that I'm an inspiration to them. And it's amazing because I wasn't looking for, like, y'all have been beyond me. Like 600 something views, people. I'm giving y'all the hand clap because I was not expecting that. I'm thinking maybe a couple hundred or 100. Like, it's crazy. So I do want to thank you guys, everybody that just been, motivating me and telling me I'm motivating them and inspiring them. Definitely wasn't expecting that. I'm just little Kayla, and I just wanted to tell you guys what I go through every day. I'm not doing this for like any clout, nothing. It's just, this is really my life, and like, it's fascinating because I'm, I walk around with a smile on my face, and like, I'll just be chilling. I'm a good time, and nobody knows what goes on in my house or in my every day-to-day. So thank you guys so much, so much. I can't thank you guys enough, honestly. Yeah, so I do want to give a shout out to my mom, because my mom is stepping my little vlog game up. Sis got me a GoPro, so y'all gonna see better footage. I have not got the SD card yet, so couldn't use it for this video, but I'm going to right over to Target and get it today. It'll be for the next one. And I want to give a shout out to my sister, because she just had a death, very close death to her, and I can only imagine losing. Well, okay, so my sister is my dad's daughter, but not my mom's daughter. So she has other siblings, and she lost one, and I could not imagine losing one of my siblings. Like, it's so hard, and she always shouted me out, and she's always giving me positive feedback on all my videos and stuff. So I have to shout her out for being strong right now and being brave, because I cannot imagine. Like, as soon as I heard the news, I was like, there is no way. But God puts you through only the things you can handle and what He wants you to handle. So, but I'm sending all my love to Stacy, and I hope you make it through this even stronger than you started. But next, I want to address a disclaimer before I get started on any of my footage right now. I got a lot of feedback, positive, barely any negative, but the negative that I did get, I do want to address. I don't want to get lost in making these. These are about me and my life, and I don't want it to get misconstrued or conceived that I'm out here, being a bone collector or pulling everybody's bones out the closet. I'm not. This is not for that. It's about me, my experience, what I've been through, the things, like I said, that contribute to my MS, or the things that I go through with my MS. And I don't want anybody to get lost in it, to think that I need to address this person, or I shouldn't have said this about this person. It's mine. It's my vlog. I can say what I want on my vlog. I don't say anything defaming anyone. nothing to address legally. I don't do none of that. So I would like for the miserable people that had things to say or felt like I was giving too much information to just not watch. Please. This is my story, and I'm sharing what I want people to know. Like, what I want you to know is what I'm going to tell you. What I don't want you to know, of course, I'm not going to tell you that. But I'm not giving half stories. Like, I am a full detail giver. Like, if you know me off of this, like, you know that I give full details. I don't care how I look to people. It's my life. It's my story. But anyway, so in spirit of this episode, I ordered this shirt like a couple of weeks ago because I was like, this will be perfect for my after show because mama is a MILF bae. So anywho, I also wanted to say that the questions that I answer, I don't make them up. People actually ask me these questions, and they're great questions because, I mean, I'm giving you information, and I may leave out some things that don't make my story clear. So why not clear it up on the after show? So when people ask me questions, I choose to answer everything. I don't leave any questions out. I answer everybody's questions, and how I choose to answer them is my way I want to answer them too. So I don't know why I have to address this, but I'm going to do it. And for anybody that has questions, do not be afraid to ask me. Even if I don't know you, just like I said, people have been reaching out to me that I don't even know. Asking me questions about MS, asking me questions about Gabby. Like, I don't know these people, and I am an open book. I will answer your questions because I don't know how I can impact and help people without me opening that door. I opened the door already. I let y'all in my life. So why not take that opportunity to just say, you need help, I got you. People are looking out for me. People supporting me. Like I said, cash apping me is amazing. I did not expect it. I'm not greedy and trifling, so y'all won't ever just see my cash app posted somewhere. It's been people just reaching out to me, asking me for my cash app, and I don't even like accepting it. Like, to be honest, it's so hard to accept. But with me going to therapy, I have learned to allow people to help me and to ask for help. I'm trying to do better about it. It's definitely hard. Now let's get into the questions. Why you came here? Like y'all saw last time, I had my iPad to go through the questions, and I have it on here to keep me focused on what I need to address. My first question is, did Gabby have her first seizure after receiving a vaccine? That is a great question because she actually did. So Gabby received the DTaP shot on her birthday. I think it was on her actual birthday. And she had the seizure 2 to 3 days later. 2 to 3 days later. So I think it was, I should have looked at the dates. So for a very long time, Gabby was not receiving vaccines because I was like, no, something is not right. It might correlate with why she had her seizure, and her doctor was in agreement that the vaccines can actually cause you to have seizures. So I was like, so I don't want to deter anybody from getting their children vaccinated, what your beliefs are, or anything. And hey, people might have already done it and had no problems. But Gabby had a seizure after her vaccine, and her doctor said that it could have correlated. And that's why we held out on her shots until she was seizure free. That's one. And until she had to go to school. And, you know, it gets kind of tricky sending them to school without vaccines. And so we slowly got them over time, but I was against them for a long time. Gabby was not vaccinated for a very long time. Even when so Gabby started school, I don't think I mentioned this. Gabby started school when she was 2. And she was in the infants and toddlers program because she wasn't progressing. And her doctor referred me to the infants and toddlers program in PG County. And so Gabby was taking the bus and going to school for like a couple of hours or so. And so after that, she just kind of kept flowing into school. So Gabby's been in school for a very long time. But even when she went then, she was not vaccinated. They didn't have any issues then. But when we moved to Anne Arundel County, where we live now, and when she started regular school, like kindergarten, it kind of got a little tricky. So the next question, did I have any reservations about including Gabby's diagnosis in the video? So I did not, only because I felt like I couldn't give the story without actually giving a complete story, like her diagnosis. And it makes it so much easier now because a lot of people have learned so much about her from me giving the story. There's people in my family, people that see me very often that have no idea what's going on with Gabby, because people aren't comfortable with asking you what's wrong with Gabby, you know, or they just know she's different and they'll ask questions, but they won't ask the big underlying question like, what's wrong with Gabby? So I did not have any reservations. I actually watched it after, which let me tell y'all was crying. I was crying too. I couldn't watch my own video. So let me tell you, I went in my bedroom, closed the door, and was going through it because my roommate, he was out here, and I went to the bedroom, and I was like, let me watch this by myself because I know it's going to be like a tearjerker. I think I started out here watching it, and then I was like, let me go in the bedroom. And so when I was in there watching, I'm in the room crying and stuff, and I think he came in there and was like, you all right? And I was like, but it was hard to watch, I'm going to tell y'all. So I understand why y'all was crying. I told y'all, get the tissue because it's very emotional, but just watching it back, I was like, I'm so glad that I gave all this information because people don't know a lot of this information. People don't know everything I went through. Of course, like my mom was there every step of the way, every step. So my mom knows everything that happened. She was there for, you know, majority of it. But like family members, close family members, or just family members in general don't know what's wrong with Gabby. They just know she's different, she's busy, and she's always in stuff. So I think that now it will make everybody understand better that Gabby is a safety hazard and why I'm always telling her all the time, or why I'm so strict and she can't play with all the other kids by herself. I have to be there, or, you know, just the things that I do or the things that she does that just kind of didn't make sense. So I was not reserved about including her diagnosis. I'm really happy that I did. And I think it will teach a lot of people to, you know, start to look deeper into what an intellectual disability is. And people might have children that they don't know what's wrong with them, and it might say, hey, let me look into this because this could be my child. So no, I am thankful that I did, because Gabby don't know. She knows some things. She's very habitual, so everything is a habit. Like, girlfriend go to bed at 8:30 at night, 8 to 8:30, bath, everything for that is routine. But with this coronavirus, she don't get it. She don't get it. All right, our next question. Have you ever thought of going raw for a diet or trying herbs? So, like I told you, I was just diagnosed in November, and you know, the holidays around that time and stuff, and I was going through a lot of other things too at the same time. So I was barely eating. I actually lost a lot of weight when I was diagnosed. Like for the last, I don't know now because COVID, but the last 4 months, 4 months after I was diagnosed, I stayed at 147.7, like the whole time. I was not gaining weight, and the diet wasn't bad. Like, I wasn't eating terribly, so I wasn't thinking about a diet. I've done several different diets. If you guys know, like, before I got diagnosed, I did keto, which helped me lose a lot of weight, but that could have been a spike into me being diagnosed because of the high saturated fat. I've done plant-based. I did plant-based for like 3 months, and then Easter came and it was over. This was like way before. And plant-based was cool, but plant-based is hard to get full. It's expensive, and Gabby is not having it. Gabby likes her some chicken nuggets, okay? And not the plant-based chicken nuggets and french fries. Yes. So that was an easy keeping her full. It was getting expensive. So I actually, I was going to do an episode on this, which I probably still am added to episode, but my doctor, he believes in a Mediterranean diet, which we in this house have started to convert over to, because with my MS, I still need the protein and the vitamins that come from like seafood. Not necessarily the red meat, Mediterranean, you lower the red meat. But like, I barely eat chicken. I'm not, unless it's some fried chicken, and my family, we tear some Popeyes up, y'all. But if it's outside of that, I don't eat too much chicken. I get sick of chicken. And yeah, so Mediterranean has really been the focus diet, not really raw, not really, herbs. So the other parts of that too, which I'm going to explain more in the other episode, my doctor said with MS, he has found in studies that taking herbal supplements, so like the sea moss and the black seed oil and all the things that, elderberry, that people recommend to strengthen your immune system. For us, it does not, I'm not going to say it doesn't work, but it doesn't have a huge impact. So with my treatment, like I said, it depletes all your B cells. So taking those immune supports, I don't even have the cells that need the support. They're gone. So it won't strengthen my immune system like it will for someone else. He was like, he does not ever discourage anyone not to try. So he was like, definitely try and let him know my progress. But he does not tell people, oh yeah, you should do a herbal diet or you should try herbs. So I have not tried anything yet. I do plan to try different things. I've known people to say like, they don't take any treatments, they don't take any medication or MS. They only do herbs. And a lot of times I found, even my doctor said this, that the people that do herbal supplements or they do go the herbal route, they have already taken medication for their MS before. So once you start taking MS medication, it already, I'm not going to say it cures it because there's no cure for it, but it changes your immune system so that you don't have to get your treatments or your medication as often. So like me, the treatment I'm on is a very high dose medication. He said that over time, I'm not even going to have to take it. Maybe I'll take like a little medicine here or there, or that might be when I'll be able to do my herbal supplements. But all of it is research and all of it is trial and error. But with me taking care of Gabby, I can't really try too much and put myself at risk of not being able to take care of her and myself. And what I came from was bad. Like I can't have that downtime to, to try it out. Plus the treatment's already in my system. So I could do herbs and then be like, oh, it worked. The treatment's in my system and it's going to be in my system for a very long time. I do the treatment every 6 months. So yeah, it's going to be my system. And I will tell you guys about when my diet starts and everything. I got more episodes for y'all. I ain't forget. All right. So the next question, and this one is a little detailed. It's a little long. So I'm going to say the whole question first. What role is her father playing in all of this? So the episode 2. Is he being an advocate also? And does he have any reservations? So as I previously stated, this is about me in my life, but the parenting is a part of my life, and parenting Gabby is a part of my life. So first question, what role is her father playing all of this? So her dad is, he plays his own special role, I guess, if that's the way you want to call it. Is he being an advocate too? So yes, of course, he wants to see his daughter progress. He wants to see her, meet milestones, things like that. I know like you guys like are looking for like the down and dirty. So as far as like all decision making medically, I have the final say so. I make all the decisions as far as what tests are ran, where we go. She has a doctor, Dr. Gwen at Kennedy Krieger, that basically gives me the blueprint of and the advice as to where or when we should go to certain places. So I take a lot of advice from her, but a lot of it is me letting her dad know where we go or where we're going or what's going on. She lives with me 90% of the time. So as far as what happens with Gabby, a lot of the times it's my decision making. Does he have any reservations? So a lot of people probably will have reservations about this. But Gabby, like I said, she has ADHD. So because her attention span is like an infant. So in order to keep her focused in school, her doctor prescribed Ritalin. Of course, it took me a long time to agree to it. It's such a negative connotation on it. And I tested it out slowly and gradually, and I didn't just automatically decide to put Gabby on Ritalin. Without Ritalin, Gabby is not receiving the information in school. She's not even focused. She is everywhere like I said, she's a safety hazard. Her mind is going a million miles a minute. So she's not thinking about what's going on. Whereas when she's on the Ritalin, she's actually calm and she's focused. And she actually is receiving information. She can actually slowly digest it and actually get some output. Her father did not want. He's against it. He does not. So if I send her to his house, he does not want to use the Ritalin. And that's his choice. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I actually haven't been using the Ritalin since we've been quarantined because it causes anxiety for her. She cries and stuff. So I choose to do things the way I want in my house, and he does things the way he wants in his house. There's no, you need to do this at your house. Of course, there's always something being said, but I do what I want in my house, and he does what he wants there, and I don't tell him what he can and cannot do, who she can and cannot be around. That's his business. But the decision-making and things fall on me. She's here with me 90% of the time. I'm taking her to her doctor's appointments. So, yeah. I think that answers the question politically correct. Have I thought about suing the initial doctor's office? Yes, I have. I actually still be thinking about it. So it's kind of tricky when your stepfather is a doctor, and I think they got some kind of doctor alliance. But he basically explained how hard it is to go legally to sue medically. But I still consider it a lot. I think about it often. It's just going to, like, one day y'all might just hear, like, I sued the doctor. Like, I'm be on here telling y'all, yep, I finally sued them, y'all. I just don't know how hard it will be, how much money I'll be dishing out to do it, and will it be worth it? That's me. I'm very cautious. I'm a very cautious person. I try to make decisions cautiously. I do some dumb stuff. Who don't? Whatever. Like, if I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. If I robbed the bank, it was probably by myself. Yes. Like, you can do so much damage by yourself. I'm telling you. It will probably just be something I do off the realm. Like, I'm suing the doctors today. I have so many things I want to do, like, because of Gabby. So many things I want to do. And it's so hard to push myself to do those things. And I'm still trying to get the strength to do them. The last question, do I receive any support? Yes. My mom is the biggest support system I have going through all of this. Like, my mother is there through everything. Of course, she has her own life and she has her own things going on. And this is not her child. Like, this is her grandchild. So I don't expect her to have Gabby 24/7. But she's always there to support me. And like, she has 2 other grandkids too. She's the grandma. You call and be like, hey, Gabby needs some shoes. All right, just let me know a size, Like, she's there. She will give her last to make sure her grandkids are straight. Gabby has a softer spot, not only because I'm the only girl, but because of Gabby's needs. And then got an even softer spot with me having MS. It's like, I can't move out of a freaking 15-mile radius of my mom now because she needs to be able to get to me. So, which sucks, but I got some support. And, other family, yes, I have support systems throughout my family. In my family, I have like my uncle, I have my aunt, I have my brothers. I have people close to me that support, and they want to look out. It's a matter of learning about Gabby and being able to deal with Gabby, because it's a lot. So I don't like to just throw people in the fire when it comes to Gabby, because it's kind of hard. And like my aunt Murdy, she helps out a lot. Whenever I call her and be like, can you, take Gabby? She just jumped right in, especially after my grandmother passed away. And so that was another support system I gained over it. And then Gabby actually has a babysitter that is a special education teacher. So like, I found her. Shout out to Leah, because I know she watches now. I actually found her when she was in college, and so she's been watching Gabby, and she helps out a lot. Like, she's the baby whisperer. We all talk about her so gratefully in our house, because she's the baby whisperer. Like, she knows how to handle Gabby better than probably me sometimes. Like, she can come in and swoop in, and she helps out big time. And then her teachers and stuff are amazing dealing with her. Of course, they are trained to do this stuff, but I appreciate it because they make sure my child makes it back home to me alive, or back to me alive. So like, when I come back in here and Leah's here, Gabby's alive and Gabby's good. Gabby's happy. She's chilling. She fed. She be in the bed sometimes. Like, I'm telling you, when you find good support systems and good help, it's nothing like it. And especially dealing with her, I can't just leave her with anyone. So yeah, I have a lot of support. Even he got mad the first time I said this, but my roommate's family, their support, like, so yeah, I'll just leave it at that. But thank you guys again so much for everything, watching, supporting, motivating, keeping up with me, reaching out, checking on me, especially doing all of this. I cannot thank you guys enough, and I'm gonna keep doing it as much as I can, because I so appreciate it. Yeah, I don't want you to feel like you need to build me up. I want to build you guys up too. So in any way that, anything, any material you want to see, just let me know. Like I said, always ask questions. Even if you have questions after the after show. Like, if I said something and you still got a question, leave it in the comments. Also, you can leave it on my Facebook, and you can leave it on my Instagram, and I will definitely answer it. I am here to help, because this is not something that you can read a book and find out about and actually know. It's something you have to learn through experience, and that's what I had to do. Especially dealing with Gabby, it's not a cakewalk. Like I told y'all, everything is trial run every day, and learning and trying to keep my sanity, my stress levels down. So yeah, thank you. And I do want to give you guys a heads up for the next episode, because I don't have a trailer for it, only because it is an actual live action vlog. So I don't want to give out, I don't want to show too much footage. So the next episode for you guys will be a day in the life with me and Gabby during COVID. I'm going to tell y'all right now, you guys can see how she actually is in real life if you don't know me. And just to see what I have to do day to day. And you kind of get to know her disability a little bit more and see the things I describe, because it's so much different seeing it than me explaining it. Yes, I just wanted to bring y'all in the house. So hopefully you guys check that one out. It'll be posted very soon. But I want to thank you again. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, the whole nine. Check out my social media handles. And yeah, reach out if you need anything or you just want to say what's up. I'm here to say what's up. Promise you guys. Thanks again. And I'll check you out next time with MS&BS.